Good evening, boys and girls. Welcome to Candy's Cozy Couch. My name is Candace, and my nickname is Candy. That's how I came up with that really spirited name. At least I think it's pretty spirited. Or maybe you might think the characters in the book that I'm going to read are pretty spirited. Who knows? Boys and girls, you know what time it is. It's time for us to do our checklist. So let's get started. I'm going to bring these little jingle bells. They came in a musical instrument set, a little play musical instrument set, and I'm going to just like put them on my first three fingers, just so when I shake them, you can hear them jingle. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's time for the checklist. 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 Just like this. Yeah. All right, there we go. I have a lot of little interesting instruments and noise makers. All right, boys and girls, let's get to it. Have you had a good dinner, a meal? Are your bellies all full and comfortable? And maybe you're stuffed because you ate too much. You burped, you pooted, all that good stuff. Maybe you had a bowel movement. So you're ready, right? You had a good nourishing meal. Check. Have you done your homework? Because you know, no matter what day of the week it is, it's always kind of good to do a little bit of homework so you can stay smart. Check. What about your chores? Have you completed the chores that are assigned to you? Remember, the house does not clean itself. The only thing moving in the house are the people, and nothing gets done unless we do something. So, boys and girls, I hope you did your chores. Check. Now, as we start to wind down what we do for our daytime activity, let's move into picking out our clothes for the next day. Boys and girls, have you done that yet? Check. Do you have your PJs for tonight? Your comfy, cozy PJs, your favorite ones perhaps? Check. Did you comb your hair, or brush your hair, or tie your hair up, wrap it, wear a bow tie, rubber bands, bonnet, um, do-rag, whatever you need to put on to kind of preserve your hair as you sleep? Check. Did you take your bath or your shower so that your body's all fresh and clean? Check. How about your teeth? Did you brush your teeth? Boys and girls, let's brush those teeth so they're shiny and pearly white and they're glistening and your breath smells fresh. Check. And clean your ears just a little bit. Take a Q-tip and kind of clean in those ears. We don't want too much wax build up, but we don't want to do over cleaning either. So you may or may not do that nightly. It may be something you do every other night, but make sure regularly you do try to clean your ears. Check. Let's see what else. What else? I'm trying to make sure we covered everything we need to do in the bathroom. Oh, excuse me, I had to yarn. Of course, before you go to bed, you got to do one more evacuation, one more pee or poo, or just to make sure you can sleep comfortably. You don't have the wiggles and jiggles and wormies and squirmies because you got to go, but you don't want to get up and go. So you want to go before you go to bed. Make sure you do that. Check. Do you have a night light? Turn on your night light if you have your night light so you can see at night. Check. Is your room clean? That's always the chore that I reiterate that nobody else should have to do but you because it's your room. So don't go to bed with a messy room. Make sure it's clean. Check. Let's see. Did you give your I love yous, hugs, kisses, and smooches for your family members and pets that live at home with you? And if you have an opportunity to have a guest over, make sure you show them love too. Check. Let's see. What else? What have I missed? Have you said your prayers? Don't forget to say your prayers before you drift off into dreamland. That's very important. We must thank God, so make sure you do that. Check. I think I covered everything on the checklist, but your checklist may include something different or something I didn't mention. So just go through it and make sure it's all checked off. Our book for tonight is PJ Masks, Spring into Action. Ooh, who likes PJ Masks? It's a cute little cartoon. I don't really watch it, but I've become connected to them through my nephews. All right, so PJ Masks Luna Girl uses her Luna beam to create a giant moonflower. It looks beautiful, but once it blooms, its seeds will scatter throughout the city and turn it into a giant weed garden. Oh no. It's up to the PJ Masks to spring into action and stop this plant from growing. All right, so now we know that they have a job to do. All right, well, let's see. Let's get down to it here. Amaya, Connor, and Greg are growing sunflowers at school. Connor and Greg offer to help Amaya with her flower, but Amaya says no. She thinks she is a gardening natural and doesn't need any help. Amaya opens the gardening tool shed, but all the tools are gone. It's time for the PJ Masks to spring into action. Greg becomes Gecko, Amaya becomes Owlette, Connor becomes Catboy. All right, you guys familiar with them? Turning into their superhero selves? All right. The PJ Masks find the missing tools in the park. They also find Luna Girl and a giant moonflower. Just wait until this flower releases hundreds of seeds, Luna Girl says. Soon there will be so many moonflower weeds that there won't be room for any other flowers. The PJ Masks gasp. They must stop Luna Girl before her moonflower weeds cover the entire city. Oh, oh, whatever is going to happen, what shall we do? Owlette wants to dig out the flower, but Catboy and Gecko are worried. Big weeds have big roots, they say. If even one root is left, it'll grow into another moonflower. But Owlette doesn't listen to them. Owlette tries to dig out the moonflower, but then she gets tangled in a branch. Gecko uses his super gecko muscles to untangle Owlette. Well, I tell you, what's going to happen? What is going to happen? Oh, man. Let's see. Owlette tries digging again, but Luna Girl gets in the way. Then the moonflower blooms, releasing hundreds of seeds into the sky. More moonflowers start growing everywhere. Owlette is sorry that she ignored her friends. She realizes she should have asked her friends for help instead of trying to solve this alone. I have another idea, Owlette says, but I'm going to need all of the gardening help I can get. Gecko and Catboy smile. The PJ Masks are now working as a team because teamwork makes the dream work. Together, everyone achieves more. There is no I in team. In fact, it's spelled T-E-A-M. Gecko shines the owl glider's beams at the moonflowers. Owlette waters them. Normal plants like light and water, but since the moonflower is an evil weed, it shrinks and dies. Next, Owlette uses her super owl wings to create a wind tunnel. All the moonflower seeds in the sky fall into Catboy's bucket. You pesky PJ pest, Luna Girl says as she flies away. The PJ Masks have saved the day thanks to their gardening skills and teamwork. Okay. Good. Way to go. Way to go. Way to go. At school, Amaya wins the prize for the best sunflower. Amaya is thankful for Connor and Greg's gardening advice. This is your trophy, too, she says to her friends. Whether they are growing flowers or saving the day, the PJ Masks work best as a team. Now, that is very spirited and that is very awesome. The end. So it was a short, quick book there, but it was cute. And since I had it, I grabbed it to read it. All right, boys and girls, now in your dreams, you can dream to be whatever type of superhero you would like to be. You know that it is all up to you. All you have to do is close your eyes, whisper to yourself what you would like to dream about. Whatever it may be, it's up to you. Get comfy, cozy, snug as a bug in a rug in your bed, under your blankets. Safe and sound, no worries. No anxiety, none of that. Just relaxing until you drift off into sleep. And go into dreamland to dream your special dream. So boys and girls, I'm going to go ahead and let you do that. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.